Namaste, and welcome to this yoga practice for blossoming your deep soul beauty. It is an invitation to reveal your inner beauty and radiance, the way the flowers are happily blossoming outside. Just to be yourself, you can discover the joy of asana that embodies this blossoming from within. We'll practice Padma Mudra. Padma is the lotus. The mudra helps you to remember your natural soul beauty and innermost radiance. Starting with Anjali Mudra. Just open the palms, tip the fingers forward. The goddess Lakshmi is born of the churning of the ocean. She is the Shakti of beauty, grace, love, and abundance. Soul beauty emerges over time with patience and practice. Bring awareness to your breath, centering with the breath of beauty, radiance, and abundance. In this practice, you're free to be yourself, to be who you are, empowered by your authenticity. Because you are beautiful just the way you are. As we're sitting in Sukhasana, we're breathing complete breaths, inhaling to the crown of the head, fill the lungs. And exhale to the sitting bones, empty all that breath, waiting until it's all gone before starting the next breath. Each breath is complete and whole. We'll start stretching a little in the neck, tilting the right ear towards the right shoulder. And please switch sides, tilt the left ear towards the left shoulder. And go back to the first side. Tilt the right ear towards the right shoulder. Walk the right hand away. And lift the left arm. Stretch it up and over the head. Keep the left hip from lifting by pushing down through the left sitting bone. And switch to the second side. Tilt the left ear towards the left shoulder. Walk the left hand away. And lift the right arm, stretching it up and over the head or against the back of the head, if that's a modification that feels good. And release, come up to the center and twist to the right, crossing the left hand to the right knee and looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, lifting taller through the crown of the head. And exhale, twisting gently to the side. And release and return to the center. Begin twisting to the left side. Cross the right hand to the left knee and look over the left shoulder. Inhale, lifting tall. And exhaling, twisting gently. Keep the lower back drawing in. And the shoulders relaxed. And then release to the center. Start to fold forward and walk the hands in front. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, melt the upper back. Rising as needed to inhale, deepening the fold on the exhale. And lift up, lean back on the arms, draw the shoulder blades in, open the chest. Look up. Now, looking forward, switch the feet and bring the opposite foot in front. And fold forward one more time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, melt forward. Letting the back round, but still taking complete breaths. Pulse with the breath. Give your body permission to move, adapt. Now release. Lift up to a straight spine and release the legs so that you can lay on your back. And start by hugging the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the shins and breathe with the pulsation of expansion on the inhale, contraction on the exhale. And rest the feet down. Stretch the left leg out. And lift the right leg up to the sky. You can put a strap over the arch of the foot or hold the back of the thigh. Inhale, adjust. And exhale, straighten the leg, stretch the hamstring. You're still keeping your head and shoulders on the floor. Pulsing softly with the breath. Stretching on the exhale, engaging the muscles you're stretching, and softening on the inhale to feel, do I need to fine-tune any part of this? And hold the leg in the right hand or the strap and let that right leg open to the right side. Trying to keep the left hip grounded. lift this right leg, let it cross over to the left side, and look over the right shoulder. And switching legs, put the left foot in the strap, lower the right leg to the mat, or just hold the back of the left thigh with your hands and try and straighten the left knee. You can adjust and soften on the inhale and stretch to your comfort level on the exhale. Patiently, with self-acceptance, wherever you are today is where you're meant to be. Now, hold with the left hand, let the left leg open over to the left side as far as possible. Taking slow, calm breaths. As you're ready, you're going to cross this left leg up over to the right side and twist to look over your left shoulder. And relax and release. So we can lift up both knees and cross the right ankle over the left knee. Open the right knee to the side. And if it's comfortable, draw the left knee in towards your chest, threading the right arm between the legs. Clasp the hands, and then lower the head and shoulders back to the mat. Pulsing with the breath to relax, expand with the inhale, and contract and tighten with the exhale. And start to relax, release, and set both feet back to the mat. And we'll switch to the second side and cross the left ankle over the right knee. Press the left knee out, or begin to hug the right knee in towards your chest, threading the left arm between the legs, clasping hands, and lowering your head and shoulders to rest on the mat. Expand with the breath as you inhale, and contract as you exhale, pulling the knee closer. And relax and release that side also. And bring the soles of the feet together, open the knees apart. Let the lower back arch, and exhale. Begin to open the knees. You can use a little pressure with the hands on the thighs. Soften that pressure on the inhale so you're not fighting the pose. Engage the muscles you're stretching and stretch as you feel led on the exhale. Just be yourself. Accept whatever your body's offering today. Now, we are going to lift up to kneeling position on hands and knees, coming to table pose. From table pose, sit back to the heels, come into child's pose. Inhaling, rounding the back, and exhale, lengthen the arms, pressing the hands forward to push the hips down towards the heels. And gently pulse with the breath. Just to be yourself is to let your soul beauty shine. And for a little variation, walk the hands to the right and feel the stretch along the left side of the body. And then to the second side, walk the hands to the left. Feeling the stretch along the right side of the ribs, the waist and hip. And come back to table pose. And we'll lift the hands up to high kneeling position. Holding the back of the hips or buttocks. Draw the shoulder blades together, elbows behind, and look up. Engage muscular energy through the back side of the body, into the lower back, into the buttocks, thighs. And then relax and release back down to table pose. We're going to low lunge with the right foot step forward between the hands. Press down through the legs. Climb the hands up to the front knee. Take a deep breath, relaxing the shoulders, aligning, engaging, strengthen through the core of the pelvis, and lift one or both arms up. You can modify by interlacing the hands behind the head, whatever feels right in your body today. Remember to press down through the back leg as much as the front so that you can tip your head back and still feel safe and supported. And we'll release, hands down, either side of the front foot. Walk the right foot forward and lift up the toes. Begin to straighten the leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine, tuck the chin slightly. And on the exhale, straighten the knee, tighten the tummy. And engage all those muscles in the hamstrings and calves that you're stretching so that they're stretched evenly and safely. Pulse a little with the breath, backing off on the inhale, realigning, and stretching more fully on the exhale. With deep, even breaths. And relax, release that side, stepping the right foot back. Then bring the left foot forward to our lunge. Press down through the legs, lift the hands up to the front knee. Take a deep breath. Relax the shoulders, align, strengthen in the core, and then you have the steadiness to lift the arms or interlace them behind the head and look up. Press down through the back foot so you can lean back into the hands or arch back, still safe and secure. And relax the hands back down to the mat. Move the left foot forward and lift up the toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine, align the hips and shoulders, and on the exhale, straighten the knee, tighten the tummy, folding a little deeper. But you still have time to breathe. There's no rush. Each breath, journey a little deeper into that stretch. Pulsing softly with the breath. Sensing and feeling the alignment. And then strengthen on the exhale to stretch to your full capacity. Now we're going to pivot. So go back to table pose and pivot 90 degrees to the side so that you can keep both knees on the mat when you widen the knees to your full capacity. The big toes stay touching. And we can sit in this upright position while still engaging the inner thighs as though the knees are hugging inward towards a balloon that you're going to pop. Okay? Or you can continue folding forward to the elbows on the mat or the floor. Or bringing the head down is a possibility. While still remembering to engage the inner thighs, the pelvic floor. And I'm going to lift up halfway and turn it into a twisting pose. Thread the right arm under the left. Accentuating the stretch in that right thigh as we twist to the side. And gradually relax, release up to the center. And when you're ready, thread the left arm under the right, twisting to this side. accentuating the stretch in that inner left thigh. And relax and lift up to the center. Bring these back together. Popping my knee. And we'll take a downward dog pose. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lifting the knees. You might want to start walking the knees to begin with. Stretching the hamstrings and calves again. And then lengthen the spine, press the palms forward, push the hips back. With a nice little pulsation of softening on the inhale, stretching, lengthen on the exhale. And then inhale to high plank and lower the knees, hips, and chest through cobra pose. Point the toes back, hug the legs to the midline, and tuck the elbows in. And we'll press through the finger pads and curl the head and shoulders up. Inhale, lengthen back through the toes, up through the crown, and exhale, strengthen into the core, pushing the pelvis into the mat. Try a little twisting cobra if you want. Add a little variety of looking side to side, rocking the hips, or even tapping one foot behind. You have options to express your own authentic self. Then we'll come back to rest on our chest. Breathe. And next, bend the right knee out to the side 90 degrees and roll back up into cobra while still pressing that inner right knee into the mat. And rest, chest back to the floor, right leg straight. And then to the second side, bend the left knee 90 degrees to the side. Inhale up to cobra. Breathe with cobra, pressing the inner left knee into the floor. And release it down. Stretch the left leg back. And lift up to table pose. And here we're going on to pigeon, Ekapada Rajakapotasana. We'll start sliding the right knee forward behind the right wrist, and then pivot the right knee to turn out to the side so the right shin is at a diagonal in front of you. Walk the left knee back, lower the hips, and engage muscular energy through the core of the pelvis to keep you balanced, steady, and even. Fold forward when you're ready, bowing over this right hip. Pulsing with the breath, up on the inhale, down on the exhale. Just express the pose any way that feels right to you. And relax, lift up to straight arms and step the right foot back to downward dog. Walk the knees. And then bring the left knee forward for pigeon. Turn the knee out to the side. Walk the right knee back to lower the hips. Now keep the hips level, facing forward. One breath at a time. Begin to melt forward over this left hip. Inhale, lengthening and aligning. And exhale, strengthening, stretching. Just being yourself. And gradually release and lift up to table pose. Walk the feet forward to the hands and roll the back up to standing. Yeah. Touch hands to the shoulders and circle the elbows. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Good. And then rest hands on the thighs, fold forward, and slide hands down. Pause at the knees to breathe. And then, if you like, continue hands sliding down to the ankles. Walking the knees is fine. Straightening one leg at a time. Letting your head rock from side to side, whatever feels right. Just express your own individual self. You are beautiful, whatever you're doing. And from here, okay, we'll step the right foot back to a high lunge. And the hands can either stay on the mat or lift up to the front knee or lift up over the shoulders. And from our lunge, we're going to twist, cross the right elbow over the left knee, or use the right hand on the mat to twist and look up to the left. Revolved side angle pose, Parita Parshvakonasana. And relax, hands down, step the right foot forward, inhaling to a flat back, and exhale, fold over straight legs. And bend the knees, step the left foot back on the ball of the left foot. Hands can stay down on the mat or lift up to that right knee, or lift up over the shoulders. And revolve side angle. We can bring the left hand to the mat, open the right arm up, or keep hands in prayer and twist the left elbow across the right knee. Relax, hands down, step the left foot forward, inhaling, hands to knees, and exhaling, folding over straight legs. Bend the knees, roll the back up, inhale to stand, And just rest. Mountain pose. And we're going to warrior two. Please, let me show the side. Step the right foot back and turn the right toes out 90 degrees. The arms are at shoulder height. The left knee is bent. We still allow the breath to pulse with the pose adapting to the breath. Okay, and then to triangle pose. Straighten the left knee, lower the left hand, lift the right arm up. Inhale, look up, reach higher. And exhale, press down through the feet, lengthen the legs, engage through the core. Brighten the pose with your breath. Your beautiful soul beauty is your authentic self shining through. Now bring right hand to the hip, bend the left knee, tap the back foot in closer, going on to half moon pose. So the left hand can give you balance on the floor, and the right leg lift up. The right arm can also extend up. Shine your beautiful light. When you're ready, just step back down to warrior two and let the arms rest. And turn the feet to the second side. Open the right toes out. Turn the left toes to the side. Inhale, open the arm shoulder height. Exhale, bend the right knee. Take several breaths, using the breath to stay connected, to stay engaged. And now, Trikonasana, triangle pose, straighten the right knee, lift the left arm. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, strengthen. Reaching higher as you inhale, pressing deeper into the mat as you exhale. Keep lifting this front kneecap up. Strong thigh muscle, and then we'll transition to half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand to the hip, tap the back foot in a little closer, and then reach down with the right hand for balance. So you can lift the left leg, open the arms, when you're done, you're just going to step back to warrior two. Great. Let the arms rest. And bring the feet a little closer together for Malasana, the squat. Turn the toes out slightly and lower the hips. And use hands for balance until you've achieved your optimal pose. And then maybe lift the hands to press the palms together. Hug the knees in tight against the elbows. While the elbows resist out, chest can widen, collarbones Widen. Good. And release and sit down. Somehow, any way that works. And we'll go on to Ardha Matsyendrasana. Yeah. Half Lord of the Fish. Lift up the knees. Then thread the right heel back towards the left hip. Hug the left knee into the chest and sit up tall. Then begin to twist to the left side, turning, looking over the left shoulder. The right elbow might hook around that left knee, or you can just use the hand to hold it. And relax and switch sides. Lift up the right knee. Thread the left heel back towards the right hip. And then sit up tall. Wrap the left elbow around this right knee, or just hold it with your hand. And look over the right shoulder. And relax and release to a wide leg forward fold. Spread the legs out wide. Move the sitting bones back. And then flex the ankles. Lift up the kneecaps. And draw the lower back in. Lengthen as you inhale. And slowly fold as you exhale. Knowing that you can go gradually and incrementally without rushing, but accepting. Honor the truth within you to be your authentic self. Your pose doesn't have to look like anyone else's. You are unique. You are wonderful. You are beautiful just the way you are. And rise, lift up to a straight back. And bring legs in front. For Janu Shirshasana. The right knee is going to bend to the side. The right foot press into the left thigh, and the left leg meet that resistance so that you can engage through the core, lift up in the ribs, and lengthen forward over this left hip. Inhale, lift and lengthen, align. And on the exhale, begin to fold, strengthen, and feel. Allowing time for a complete breath in and a complete breath out. Now, lift and straighten the right leg. And then when you're ready, to the second side, Janu Shirshasana. Bend the left knee out to the side. Inhale, open the heart. Be yourself. Fold forward as you exhale. And give your body permission to move as you breathe. Find ease with the inhalation. Test your flexibility on the exhalation. Give those muscles the stretch they crave. Relax, release, and lift up. Inhale to a straight back. And we're going to cow face pose. I like to have a little support under my hips when I sit for cow face. So I'm going to have this nice folded blanket underneath. Now, getting into the pose, I'm just going to start here with our table pose. And bring the right knee forward, turn it out to the side, and then tuck the left knee in behind that. So the knees are stacked, one in front of the other. And walk the hands back. Sit on my blanket or bolster or whatever you have, and lift up to a straight spine. Okay. Here, I'm going to need my strap for Gomukhasana. Holding the strap in the left hand, let it hang down between the shoulder blades. And then the right hand will grab it from below and pull against the ends of the strap. Open the chest, lengthen the neck. Very good. Now, switching sides. I'm just going to walk the hands forward, uncross the knees, and bring the left knee in front. Stack the right knee behind. And carefully sit back down between the heels. Everything even, balanced. Hold the strap in the right hand, hanging down between the shoulder blades. The left hand grasp from below, and then pull on the ends of the strap like you're stretching a rubber band. Drawing the shoulder blades in, lifting the head, straightening the spine. Okay, hips nice and open. We'll go to our final seated pose, Padmasana. Okay, the lotus pose. So here again, I like a little bit of height underneath the sitting bones. And we're going to start with this right leg, just to open the hip a little bit. Rocking it around, circling, and then drawing the right ankle up into that left hip crease. And if it doesn't get there, you can just set it down on the mat inside the leg. Okay? So this is half lotus, Ardha Padmasana. When we bring the opposite heel underneath, move the sitting bones back, and draw the lower back in. And sit up nice and tall. Okay. Just taking calm, deep breaths. Add support anywhere you need. If this ankle feels overstretched, add a little support to the outside of the ankle. we'll switch to the other side. Let the legs straighten, massage any discomfort. Then bend the left knee. Loosen that left hip up a little bit. And fold this left leg in front, bringing the left heel up into the right hip crease. And the opposite ankle, the foot comes underneath. And then go back to aligning, balancing, fine-tuning your posture so that you can sit steadily and easefully. Feeling the touch of breath in the nostrils. Ardha Padmasana, the half lotus. You can even do the lotus Padma Mudra. Open to your deep soul beauty. Let it blossom. Let it shine. Now, releasing this posture, we're going to recline and let your back rest on the mat. Lift the knees up for bridge pose. Walk the heels up close to the sitting bones. Arch the lower back. And then lift the sides of the hips up. You can help them up with your hands or clasp the hands under the back, tucking the shoulder blades in, lifting the heart up. And if you need, walk the heels closer so you can keep the hips lifting. Inhale, lifting to your max. Exhale, strengthening in the buttocks, back, thighs. Take one more breath. And release the hands and lower the buttocks down. Great. Reach the legs up to the sky. You can support the back of the thighs with the hands, or put your strap over the arch of the feet. So you can support with the strap, the legs inverted. And if you normally practice plow pose, you can pull the legs up and over the head to lift the hips up into halasana. And when you're ready, bend the knees, round the back, and roll back to the floor, letting your feet rest again. And stretch out the legs, lift up the arms, and take a full body stretch. Spreading the fingers, palms, toes, feet, and moving in all those little muscles, the wrists and the ankles, wriggling the hips, the shoulders, rocking the head, whatever feels right, stretching the mouth, the tongue, just whatever you need to feel in your body to feel fully stretched. Then When you're ready to rest, lay your arms by your side, the palms face up for Shavasana. Straighten the spine, align the arms and legs so they feel balanced and even. And then start to rest. Relax and soften in your body. You don't need to move anymore unless you're uncomfortable. You can relax all those muscles in your face, mouth, and jaw. Soften the muscles in your shoulders and arms. Release the hands, the fingers. Soften the back, the chest. Dissolve any knots in the stomach. Let them unravel, loosen, and let go. Relax the legs, soften the muscles, let them feel heavy and just sink into the floor. The floor is holding you now, so you don't have to. And as your body is more comfortable and relaxed, it becomes more still, peaceful, and calm. And since you don't need to move or do anything, your mind can also rest. Find calmness, peace through this self-acceptance. Let your thoughts just float by like clouds on a clear blue sky. And you can drift off to your happy place where you are safe and secure. A sanctuary where you have no cares or worries. Where you're free to be yourself. You are enough, just as you are. You are exactly who you are meant to be. You have calm self-confidence. You have inner peace and self-acceptance. Breathe into the heart center. Let it blossom like the lotus. Rooted in the truth of who you are, your deep soul beauty can unfurl its blossoms, shine its beautiful colored light, radiate this peace, this calm confidence and acceptance everywhere in your body. You are beautiful, just the way you are. Please start to deepen your breath. And let this energy begin to move and awaken your muscles, the fingers, the toes, the head. And gradually, when you're ready, roll over to your side and just rest peacefully for a moment there. And as you're comfortable to rise, sit back up to an easy seated pose. Radiating your pure light within. I bow to your deep soul beauty. Namaste.